Galmarjos.
Galmarjos.
Yes.
Galmarjos.
Yay!
Galmarjos.
Hey, baby, more, baby, more. Grapes, Chacha. You are kidding.
It's -3 degrees here, which feels like a -7. And we are going to a region which produces 70% of wine in Georgia. So if you are a wine lover like I am, then stick around to the end of this vlog. We are going to 3 wineries and doing lots of wine tastings today. Let's go, let's get started.
Hi. Cheese.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Just Go with Amreen. As you can see, I am already super excited for today's vlog, filming, drinking, everything. Those of you who don't know where Georgia, the country of Georgia is, it is located at the intersection of Europe and Asia. The largest city and its capital is Tbilisi. But for this trip, we will not be exploring Tbilisi as much. That is not what we are here for. We are here for the 2 things that Georgia is famous for. 1, the Caucasus Mountains, and 2nd is its wine. Now there are 5 regions that predominantly produce wine in Georgia, but we are going to a region that produces 70% of the wine in the country. It's called Kakheti. I'm waiting for our tour guide to come pick us up. Until then, I'm going to bask in the sun and I'll see you guys on the road. Our first stop is Kakhetian traditional winemaking, and we are here to taste a bunch of wines and learn all about Georgian wines. We have a wine tour waiting for us and we're going to taste red wine, white wine, brandy, and also something called chacha, which is their traditional vodka. While I am planning for my next trip, the hardest thing for me to do is, number 1 is pick the right destination, and number 2, once I pick the right destination, is actually budgeting for it. I'm not an Excel person, so I just hate the whole budgeting part of it. But I have created a template which is absolutely free to use, and I have used it for this trip. So you can use it for all your trips as well. You can budget. Just all you have to do is plug in the numbers and you will know if you're going over the budget or you're going under the budget, and you actually have some money to spare for shopping. That is free to download right this minute. Go down to the link in the description box below and download it, guys.
In Georgia, growing up, 525 different type of the grape. It's a natural, everything is natural, and we are making 75 different wine with different type of the grape. So it's a very interesting grape because it's have a red skin, but it's have a white heart. So we are shaking because of this aromas. Your glass of wine, and then you need to smell maybe 3rd time, because first your nose will understand the clear smell of the wine.
Yeah, it's smooth. This is dry?
It's dry, yeah.
It doesn't feel like... Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Say Galmarjos.
Galmarjos.
Yes.
Galmarjos.
Yay!
Galmarjos.
I got that.
Now it's easy to...
Yeah, at least it's keeping my body warm.
So we're just on our way to that city that you see right behind me. It's called Signagi, and it means the love city. We're going to a church first and then to a couple of more wineries, and probably we'll have some lunch there as well. That's snow that's falling on me, by the way. But yeah, so that's where we are headed to, and that you see is the Caucasus Mountains, which is the natural border, and right behind that is Russia. This church right behind me that you see, it's called the Saint Nina Church, and as soon as you enter the church, you have to wear a headscarf. And if you're not appropriately dressed, like in the sense of you're not wearing like long leggings or jeans or something to cover your legs, they also give you something to wrap around your thighs so that you're like properly covered and modestly dressed for this church, which is very similar if you visit a mosque. So that was a nice thing to know. This church was built in the 13th century. In the same area, they have another church which is much newer, and that is just 2 years old. I'm guessing it's still being done. The interiors are not done. There's no filming allowed inside, so unfortunately I can't show you any pictures. The view, guys, the view from this place is epic. So let's see that. So as you guys know, this is my first international travel post-COVID. I want to know from you guys, have you started traveling yet? Not for like personal or going home purposes, like recreationally. This is my recreational trip. So tell me if you guys are out and about already. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. So we're just having lunch in this restaurant called Kusika, and we are having a bunch of wines and some cha-cha. So they just brought us like 3 glasses, like a whole glass of wine and 2 large shots of cha-cha. I have no idea what they think we are. But we're not gonna have all of it, we're just gonna taste it. And we're getting some Georgian food to have. We're gonna have kachapuri, which is cheese and bread, and we're gonna have kinkali, which generally is made with pork, but since we don't eat pork, they are making it with beef. So yes, that's what we're doing. So since today is a wine day, I have a question for you. What's your favorite? Okay, first of all, tell me if you even like wine. Just you have to say yes or no. And if you do, tell me whether you like red, white or rosé, and you like dry, semi-dry, semi-sweet, sweet, desert, what? I'll tell you mine. I love semi-dry, I like semi-sweet, and I'm a little bit of a fan of a desert wine, but not so much. But I love red wine, yeah? Let me be very clear about that. I absolutely love red wine. What's your favorite? Just one word. Comment section right now. Georgian traditions that are associated with wine are entwined in its national identity. UNESCO has classified these as the intangible cultural heritage. There are traces that wine was made in Georgia all the way up to 8,000 years. So yeah, it does seem like it is one of the oldest wine producing countries in the world. So last stop of the day, it's called Shumi Winery, and this place has a vineyard as well. So as you know, that Kakheti is the region that produces 70% of the wine in Georgia, and Shumi Winery is the true birthplace of wine in Kakheti. Shumi Winery and Estate is one of the most truly unique wineries in the world. First companies in Georgia to use and develop biodynamic and green harvesting methods to produce certified organic wines. Besides the usual explanation of how wine was made, there was also a small interesting museum that had wine-related artifacts going back all the way to BC times. The wine tasting was phenomenal. They generally do tastings for just 4 wines, but they dropped a 5th wine for us, which was complimentary. So guys, very sadly, unfortunately, we are done with our wine day. I'm very sad. We're finally going back to Tbilisi. Guys, you can do this like in a day trip. It's amazing, but I'm sure they have some places to stay in Kakheti as well. And this is a gorgeous countryside sort of a setup. I love it. I love the last winery the most. Tell me which one was your favorite. Just write like first, second or third. Honestly, the second one was my least favorite because we got like no information at all. We had no idea what we were drinking, to be honest. The best part only about the second one was that they gave us like freaking 3 big glasses of wine. That was like the most generous place ever. That's all from me today, and I will see you guys next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. If you like this vlog, you know what to do. Give me a big fat thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for lots of excitement coming up. Bye guys! Mwah!
Sweet like my wine.
Yes. Good.
Ta-da! At the end of it, you will get like a total of what you're going to be. Hey, no. In time as the what? Georgia, we are going to the region which produces 70%. We